Welcome back to the channel. You know where you at. This is Teflon Media, and I am your host, Tone Baby, aka Tony Fair, aka Mr. Teflon. But yeah, so I've been gone, man. I've been on vacation. I went to Colombia. Probably gonna drop a little vlog from that trip on the channel, but just let y'all know I've been gone for a couple of weeks, so I know I haven't posted, so I'm back. I'm excited to be back working, and as soon as I come back, I see this. And while I was gone, so much happened. So, man, this is something I wanted to react to. I've been hearing a lot of whispers of controversy related to this video, and so I wanted to check it out for myself. So, without holding you guys up, we're gonna jump into DaBaby's new song. I think it's called "Save Me," and I don't know what to think. So, let's just go ahead and jump right into it.
This is video surveillance of the night. Arena Zarutska enters the blue line at the East-West Boulevard station stop. You can see she takes a seat directly in front of DeCarlos Brown, the suspect. At first, nothing seems unusual, but 4 minutes later, he pulls out what appears to be a pocket knife and suddenly stabs Zarutska multiple times. Zarutska then collapses. As Brown walks to the front car, takes off his sweater, and wraps his hand before exiting the train. Police arrested him on the platform shortly after.
You think you can save me? Oh, you think you can save me?
What? Think you could save me like you got or something? I've been put up out the way, I ain't been starting nothing. I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees. Cause when you really stand on business, it's gonna cost some money. And I looked at shit like it was normal, it was off the muscle. When I get back and start performing, it's gonna cost you double. When I stay silent in my morals, yeah, it cost me plenty. When I'm inside her, it's like water, she gon' toss me under. So where the lifeguard at? Cause I'm not trying to float away, I'm just trying to know your name. Every time you see him out, act like you don't know them lames. Every time I'm leaving out, I watch out 3 of my mirrors and check the cameras before I leave the house. Make sure ain't no snakes around my land, I gotta weed them out. Better stay out my face, cause I'm a man and I'll bleed you down. A man, I wanna see you smile. A man, I wanna see you strong. A man, I wanna see you down. A man to tell you come outside. A man, I wanna see you now.
You think you can
Right now. Yeah, like I wanna see you right motherfucker now. Like, get here.
save me?
Think you can save me like you got or something? I've been ducked off out the way, I ain't been starting nothing. Cause I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees.
I should have turned the captions on because, matter of fact, let's turn these captions on. Is he comparing it? Because I hear him saying he's been. Did he say ducked off or something like that? Has he been like, out the way? As if like, let's go back. Let's go back just a little bit here, cause I know he ain't. Is he like? I know he ain't. I know he's not comparing his life to the life of. What's her name? The young lady that, what I'm saying, that got, on the bus or whatnot. If y'all don't know the story, I'm based off of this video, he's reenacting in a sense what happened to her. I think she was she from Ukraine? She was from somewhere, but I think she was from Ukraine possibly. But it looks like he's reenacting that situation. Wow. Was she from Ukraine? Yeah. So I'm gonna go back. Cause it sounds like that's what he's trying to do. I hope not. I really hope he's not saying.
Starting nothing.
Yeah, there it is. He said something. I've been ducked off out the way. I ain't been starting nothing. Because obviously, from what happened to her, she ain't starting there. She was in that on the bus just minding her business. Let's get back into it.
Cause I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees and spent some more on people say I never bought them nothing. They say they love you, then they act like they ain't never love you. You go through shit and yeah, you act like it ain't never nothing. That young and hurting, he need love, so you can't tell him nothing. He got that 40 in his backpack, he ain't scared of nothing. They think they know you, nigga.
Hold on. Is he defending? What is that guy name? Like I said, y'all, I've caught some of that story before I left, but I don't remember. I don't know the names of the two. But I'm assuming it sounds like he may be defending. Cause I heard, rumbles about like mental health, with the guy that did the what. That's interesting. Let's go.
Act like you a hoe or something. Them niggas playing, you gon' blow it, you gon' show them something. Them niggas acting like you owe them, you don't owe them nothing. No 9 to 5, you rather post up at the store or something. And we can't save you.
You think you can save me?
You know, and it's just some people, man, unfortunately, man, we can't save them, you know what I'm saying? I might be one of them. I might be one of them niggas, baby, you can't save, nigga. And I ain't looking for you to save, man, and be more grateful. I put my faith in God.
You think you can save me? Are you?
I don't know what I feel about this or how I feel about this. For the actual situation, I feel like, this is like not about the video. This is about like mental health issues and the state of the United States when it comes down to mental health. Because obviously, and it seems like from what I've heard, read, or where, I don't know where I got it from, but I've heard that the guy maybe had mental health issues. And here in the U.S., we don't show no love. No, I ain't gonna say we don't show love. We don't have correct systems in place to give people with mental health the proper support that they need. You know what I'm saying? So people that have issues like that, they either end up in jail, they end up dead, or end up on the streets, or drugged out. But for the majority of them, or I say a lot of them, they're going to end up in jail or out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because they have no support. And the way the system is set up, if someone has mental health issues, they still have rights. So if they don't want to be treated, they don't have to be treated. So when they go to the hospital, say for instance, somebody called the police on them for stealing out the store. They pull up, the police, maybe they don't steal, maybe they just kind of like was about to attempt to steal and they don't want to leave the store. The police pull up, they realize in some cases they have mental health issues and they send them to the hospital. The hospital give them a couple of drugs or whatever, and they end up right back in the same neighborhood, the same area, maybe a few days later. Just a cycle. That's maybe like if they're lucky. Another case scenario is police pull up. They don't recognize because they don't have the proper training that the person has mental health issues, and they treat them like they're normal, and then it gets crazy escalated to the point where they're getting tased, beat down, thrown in jail. And then once they get in jail, they probably realize that, hey, this person got mental health issues. They don't belong here. They send them somewhere else, maybe to a mental health institution, and they don't want to be there, and they back on the streets again. So I mean, that's possibly. I mean, I've hearing that could be what's going on with him. But at the end of the day, man, both parties deserve protection. You know what I'm saying? Like both parties deserve some sort of protection. It's sad that she came to the United States for, I'm assuming, a better life, and that ends up happening to her while she's here. It's very sad on both sides. And I know people that don't understand mental health is going to look at the situation as if this is a mental health issue, you know what I mean, that they don't care nothing, they don't care because to them, they looking at this person as a normal person that's just, people use the word crazy, but I don't think they realize crazy is, you got to think about what you're saying. If somebody's crazy, that's not normal, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that, we hear. But as far as this music video, I like what DaBaby is attempting to do. He's shedding light on the situation, and obviously, I mean, this may have boosted. As you can see, she has raised $431,000, or the family has raised almost $432,000 for her, and that's amazing. But it sucks that she's not gonna be here, But I don't know. I got to, this song it don't sound like it was written for this particular situation. It looks like it just kind of loosely aligns with, the messaging, aligns with like the situation with the two people, like him saying he been out of the way. And then on the flip end, you got somebody, that's been, going through it, and you just don't know what he got going on. Yet you placing judgment, So that's how I see it. I mean, people probably don't like the visual because we don't like sensitive subjects. But sometimes you have to talk about things, and that's like a big problem. We don't talk about things. We don't talk about nothing. We just allow things to happen, and then when it happens, then everybody's like, well, no, you seen the signs, but you didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't do nothing. Because if you do something, now you violating somebody else's rights. So it is a bad cycle, man. Something has to happen. There has to be some sort of training or some new program that can do things in a way to where they don't feel like they're stuck and trapped. So they will be willing to go get the treatment they need. So people like her, who just minding their business, don't get caught in the line of fire. You know what I'm saying? And there's no telling what made him snap like that. No telling. It could be something in his childhood that happened to him. Made him snap. And it's bad. You know what I'm saying? That could have been my mom, my aunt. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anybody. It could have been one of your loved ones, And how would you feel about it? So I appreciate DaBaby shedding light to it. I don't know if this was what was the purpose? You know what I mean? I guess if this video gets flagged, if my video get flagged, then I'm like, okay, so you trying to make some money off this then. Well, am I wrong? Because I'm posting, but we don't make money off reaction videos anyway. Sometimes we can, but I'm not making money off reaction videos. I can tell you that right now. I'm just doing it because I like to do it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is he wrong for this? Is this his line? Is this his place? Y'all let me know in the comments. Cause I don't know. I don't know. I did a music video with the artist that shed a light on George Floyd. I had a cast. We cast a actor for George Floyd's role, and it came out dope. It kind of when I watched this, it kind of made me feel like the sentiment I got from the music video that I created, and people will probably say he's just trying to ride the wave. Well, the artist is trying to ride the wave, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know people's heart. We don't know DaBaby's heart. So, this could be something that he just wanted to do, or this could be a little gimmick. Who knows? But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Y'all think he wrong for this? I don't know. But make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to the channel. Make sure you tell a friend to come watch videos over here at Teflon Media. I cover a lot, so make sure you go over to my playlist, find a playlist that you like or videos that you like, whatever. I cover a lot of different topics, so have some fun, man. Enjoy the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's get it.